Typing some ducks for you.
27 now, so do the math.
Okay, so how many years is that? Very good. Now, do you play hockey, Danielle? And when did you start playing hockey? Okay, and how old are you? Let's hear it for 8-year-old Danielle from Riverside. Great job. Thank you very much. Okay. Who's up next? Okay, let's hear it for Lance. He's from Mission Viejo. All right, Lance, you a hockey player? Okay, how old are you?
10.
Okay, what's your question?
What's your favorite sport besides hockey and why?
Very good question. What's your favorite sport besides hockey and why?
Baseball. Why is just growing up watching it. My family played it a lot, and we had season tickets to the Cardinals.
So you're a big Detroit Tiger fan then?
No, we always beat you guys, don't we? We swept you in the World Series.
That's
remember?
fair. That's fair. That's fair. He's not old enough to remember 1968, but that's okay. Ricard, what's your favorite sport besides baseball?
I like soccer and tennis.
Did you play those growing up?
I did.
And how old were you? Did you keep playing? Was there a time when you stopped playing and just started playing hockey?
I stopped playing those sports when I was around 13, 14 years old.
See, if you give me longer answers, I won't make you talk as much.
You can just answer the question.
Hampus, how about you?
I like soccer, but we call it football in Sweden because you use your feet. Throw it. We use the feet. Football.
Can you use your hands in soccer? Are you allowed to use your hands?
No, use your feet. That's what we call it, football.
Oh, okay, I'm confused.
European, so football is my favorite sport.
Josh, who's the best pregame soccer player?
I don't play, but I've seen Rax, and he's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know who the best is, though. They usually have their competitions. Ask one of these guys to know.
See, now, I don't know if you guys know, Josh has a very good friend who just won the bull riding competition at Honda Center. He grew up with, so I'm sure your favorite sport besides hockey is bull riding, right?
I'm not tough enough to do that. I like golf.
There we go.
Yeah, golf is, for me, it's a great off-season thing to do. You can relax, go out with your family, friends, whatever. It's just relaxing. Great way to spend the summer. So that's what I got.
I agree with him. Nick, how about you?
Yeah, I grew up playing lacrosse as a kid, so yeah, I have to say that's my second favorite sport behind hockey.
And Simone?
My favorite sport is darts.
What?
Bullseye. Lance, great question. What's your favorite sport besides hockey?
Soccer.
Soccer, how come?
Because when I that's what I like to do. That's what I like my hobby.
He just likes football, Hampus. That's his favorite sport. Let's hear it for Lance from Mission Viejo. Thank you, Lance. Good job. Kelsey. Kelsey from Placentia. Come on out here. Let's hear it for Kelsey. Kelsey, what's your question?
How many days do you practice a week?
That's a very good question. These guys practice today, Kelsey. So how many days a week would you say you guys practice? Simone, you got the microphone.
Depends on their schedule for games, but usually 6 times a week.
Yeah, even on game days, Kelsey, these guys, they go to the rink and they practice in the morning before they play the game at night. Are you, Nick, you a big fan of the morning skate?
I think it's good. It gets you loosened up and in the mood for the game at nighttime. So it's a good thing.
And Josh, how about you? I know some guys like to skate before games, some guys don't. Everybody's different. How do you feel?
I like it. I like to get up, get going, get the body going, especially a guy like this, when he goes to sleep at night. If you don't have a morning skate, he just won't wake up till the game. So you need to get this big body going.
Now, Hampus, I know when you're a younger player in the league, sometimes the morning skate isn't really an option for you, is it?
No, but it's, as I said, it's good to wake the body up sometimes, but even sometimes if you have like a back-to-back game and stuff, it could be nice to get an optional too, so it all depends on like how tight the schedule is.
Now, he brings up a great point. Back-to-back games, the guys play on consecutive nights. A lot of times that happens on the road, so they'll get the option. On back-to-backs, Ricard, when given the option, will you skate in the morning or will you take the morning off?
I think I usually skate. Because like you said, we're younger guys, and it's not really an option for us.
Now, Patty, you're getting to be more of a veteran now. You get that option a little bit. When you were younger, maybe you didn't have it. What's your choice?
That's false. We don't get that option.
That's fair.
I think, just so you guys understand, like the top guys, Ricky, Hampus, guys that play high minutes, they usually take their option. And the guys that play like 10 minutes, they usually go out there because they feel like they need it. But some guys take their options. I mean, for me, I don't like skating in the morning, but you know, I do it just to go out there so I don't get yelled at maybe.
Everybody has their reasons. Kelsey, have you ever heard the practice makes perfect? What's your favorite sport? You practice ice skating? How long have you been skating? All right, let's hear it for our skater, Kelsey. Give her a nice round of applause. Thank you, Kelsey. Great job. Okay. All right, Luke from Huntington Beach. Come on up here. All right, Luke, what's your question?
What's the hardest thing in hockey?
What's the hardest thing in hockey for you, Pat?
For me, I mean, just in general, the game, but I think fighting for me is the hardest thing. Going into the fight, you don't know if you're going to get knocked out, hit in the face, so I think it's pretty scary moments, but I mean, just playing hockey itself is pretty tough.
Okay, just give the mic to Hampus, because based on what Ricard did last night, nothing's difficult for him.
I was gonna say fighting too, because I've never done it.
Let me know when you have the answer to that.
Tough is probably you play against some big boys in this league, so it's just you have to keep your head up so you don't get run over. So it's just when you play those guys, that's probably the toughest I have. Racks. I don't really fight. No one wants to fight me, so.
You're a big man. You're a big man. Josh, you played college hockey and made a quick step. Everybody says speed's a big difference when you make those steps. Was that the case for you?
Yeah, the speed was a big part of it. It was tough, but I think the hardest part about it is just the length of the season and how demanding it is and how many games you play, and it takes a toll on your body. So looking after your body and finding the right ways to do that's kind of been the biggest challenge.
How about you, Nick? You've been in junior, you've been in the American League, you've been in the NHL all within the last year. A lot of things to deal with.
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of things that, you know, it gets harder in every level you play, but I think scoring goals is one thing that's not easy to do, especially in the NHL.
And Simone.
Hardest thing in hockey, I think, is consistency. Be able to be good night in and night out, 42 games a year, it's a big challenge.
Luke, great question. Thanks for the time. You a hockey player? What position do you play?
I do initiation.
You initiation. Let's hear it for my initiator, Luke from Huntington Beach. Good job, way to go. I'm just glad none of them said dealing with the media.
Oh!
Okay, Leanne from Garden Grove, come on up here. Let's hear it for Leanne. What's your question?
What was your favorite game from 2015?
Ooh, from last year. What was your favorite game last year?
I have to say the whole series against the Chicago Blackhawks. That was the most fun I've had in my life playing hockey. It was very fun to play in.
That's awesome. Great answer. How about you? You weren't with the Ducks last year, Nick. What was your favorite game last year?
It would have been, I guess, World Junior game playing for Team Canada.
Outstanding.
Last year I played my first NHL game in Dallas, so that was definitely my favorite.
Probably something you'll never forget.
Exactly, yeah.
And I always say the series against Chicago too. It was ended bad, but it was some good games there.
I remember a game where you had 4 points, 2 goals, something like that. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I was gonna say the team was lonely night. It was a special win, and I'll remember that night forever. It was cool to see him and all the appreciation he got that night.
Patty, after all these years, you still remember your first game?
Yeah, Nashville. It was in front of my whole family and friends. My son scored my first NHL goal. But yeah, I mean, playing in the best world, there's no bad days. In all National League, so I think just playing in front of my son is always fun for me.
Good perspective there. Leanne, great question. Thank you so much. Our final member. Let's hear it for Mitchell. What's your question, Mitchell?
Who do you pair with on road trips?
Who do you pair with? Maybe who's your roommate on road trips? Is that a fair question? Okay. Who do you guys hang out with on the road?
To answer your first question, we don't have a roommate. These two sleep together though. If you ever see their social media account, they'll tell you. I think all the guys, there's guys that go out to dinner, we all go out to dinner, hang out. Usually there's team dinners, but I think there's, like the Swedes hang out with each other. Big Rich and Mance usually hang out, Cogs, they got their thing. But everyone hangs out with everyone.
I used to room with him, but we don't anymore. Someone was snoring a little bit, so we would wake up in the morning and be really upset with each other. We wouldn't talk to each other. So now with Josh Manson, who likes to lay in bed and do crosswords all day.
See the things you guys learn here?
I just want to fill in there that me snoring is kind of false, because this guy sounds like a fucking train.
Oh my God! There's our setting thank you, sir.
You might just want to pass the microphone on.
Hey guys, this is Mike from LA1 here. I just want to apologize to our younger viewers for the foul language. Now let's go back to the rest of this question.
Family outing, kids club, kids club. Go ahead. Who do you hang out with on the road? I can't understand why you would forget the question.
I'm obviously a young guy in the team, so I have a roommate, and since I've been up here, it's been with Hampus, and it's actually gone pretty well, and I don't think he snores too bad.
Is he teaching you how to speak Swedish as well?
No, not at all.
Who do you hang out with on the road, Smoke?
Hang out with my French buddy David Perron.
Yeah.
And a lot of the other teammates hang out with a lot of the team.
There's a few cliques out there, the French guys, the Swedes, but they all hang together, believe me. Mitchell, great question. Thanks for coming up.
Thank you.
Let's hear it for Mitchell. Okay. I think based on Hampus's answer, we're done letting them have the microphone. And at this time, we're going to get ready for the autographs. We've got everybody should have a voucher. They're either yellow, purple, or orange.